Tucker's sitting on my bed right now, and he looks the cutest thing ever. Do you want to see him before we get started? Hey, Tucker, say hi. You tired? Want to say hi, everybody? All right, well, welcome back to math, everybody. We learned about length. Length is how what? Long something is. We measure from left to right. But today we're learning about height, how to measure objects with height. Height! 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 Height is how tall something is. We measure from top to bottom. How tall. Height. This is how I remember it. So, remember, when we use a non-standard measurement, sorry, I'm looking for something. Disappeared on me. When we are using let's review what a standard and non-standard measurement. This is a standard, means that has numbers on it, and they're measured in a certain way. Oops, upside down. All right, they measure in a certain way. We always start at the number 1 spot, okay? They are measured in the same way. Non-standard, that's called standard. Non-standard is using objects you might have around that are the same. So yesterday we used skinny markers. We used paper clips to measure length. We've learned that though there are different size paper clips though. We have different size paper clips, so we only use the little paper clips. Now we can't mix them up. You're allowed to use objects that are the same, but they have to be the exact same object. This is the exact same object, but they're different sizes. It has to be the exact same object and the exact same size to measure the same thing. All right, and on Brain Pop, not Brain Pop, on Say the Science Kid, they measured with their body. You're more than welcome to do that. But today we are learning about height. Height. All right, height is how tall something is. Today we're going to see how tall objects are and how to measure. When we measured length, we always wanted to start at the edge of it. We started at the edge, and then we put the other objects right next to it. We do not overlap. We don't use spaces. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to use the fat markers. The reason why I'm going to use the fat markers is because they connect. And then I can make it see how tall an object is. And when we're doing height, it goes from top to bottom. We are not doing it from left to right. That's length, height. All right, so I have this this laundry basket that's full of school stuff. So I'm measuring height. That's from top to bottom. We are not measuring how long this is. This is called length. All right, we can review the length. Okay, that's around it. Remember, estimate. If it's a little bit longer, that's okay. So this is the length. 1, 2, 3, 4. This bin is 4 markers long, okay? Long. But today we're learning about height. Height is from top to bottom. Height. Okay, Miss Peppy said height. Okay, top to bottom. Oh, this is way too tall. So I make sure I stop, I go to the floor, okay? I make sure that right here is the floor. I stop at the floor right here, okay? So look what I did over here. All right, and I stop and I go straight up, and I'm gonna take off that brown marker. You know what? It's really about how much long? 1, 2. It's really 2 markers, not long, tall. Oops, Miss Peppy. It's 2 markers tall. It got to the green part, but it's mostly 2 markers tall. Let's try that again. Let's see if we can do that. Say 2 markers tall. 2 markers tall. All right, awesome job. Okay, so that's how tall. When we do height, it's how tall something is. Height, going from top to bottom. All right, we're going to measure a bike pump over here. This right here is a bike pump that I have. It puts air in the tires for my bike, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to see how tall this is. Let's practice height. Height, okay? We're going to see how tall. I always want to start at the bottom of it. You never start in the middle, and you never have spaces between it. You can use string to measure objects. We are going to see how tall this object is. All right, Not there yet. I gotta add another one. And the reason why I'm using markers because they do connect. Mostly we would use cubes if we were at school, or if you have cubes, you're more than welcome to use. Okay, let's see if it's tall. Oh! Made it. Okay. So I'm gonna put it down like this. And we are gonna count together of how many markers tall this bike pump is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That marker is almost fully 5, so I round it up, and that's 5 markers tall. Say with me. 5 markers tall. Tall. We're not saying how long it is, because long is length. Long is length, okay? Height is how tall an object is. All right, guys, I have a mission for you. I want you to go around your house, find some objects in your house that you can see how tall an object is. If you have these fat markers, or if you have cubes, you can go around and find different objects and measure height. Everybody, height is how tall something is. You are not measuring length from left to right. You're measuring how tall an object is. All right, well, I can't wait to see what you guys measured. Remember, height, how tall an object is. All right, good luck.